What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Today I'm reacting to John Bravo. Make sure you guys go over there and to John Bravo Films. Subscribe to the channel. He's always putting out really good stuff. This one is called Fake Alpha Male Caught Lying About His Entire Life to Scam Millions. Isn't this the normal theme with these guys? They all moved out to Miami. They all drive the same cars. They all wear the same stupid clothes. And they're all in a loveless relationship. It's crazy. Let's get it.
So I wanted to do a little digging and see. And there's this penthouse that this Vincent is always bragging about. Every one of his videos is about this penthouse, right? In Miami on the top floor, right? I wanted to see, does he own it? Does he rent it? What's the story? Because he tries to make everybody believe that he owns this thing, right?
Beat the system. Now I keep $1 million in there. I get another $1 million. I buy a real estate property for $4 million. We're fucking balling.
So there's a new asshole in town. This giraffe-looking piece of shit with pubic hair on his fucking head. I'm looking at him. I'm like, what's wrong with this asshole? But like all the others, he's from Miami. He drives around the same block on Brickell over and over and over with that pubic hair of his flying in the wind because he thinks people need to look at it. Nobody wants to see that shit. He even has a sharmuta by his side, right?
Was she covering her ears? Like, shut the fuck up already. She's sick of it. Vince, she's sick of it.
From Russia. He says it's his Russian model from Instagram, right? But we all know he ordered that shit in the fucking mail.
You want to know the real reason why I'm successful, bro? It's
Take that in. Every time it's the same, right? You're like, what the fuck? I don't understand how he looks in the mirror and he's like, this looks fly. The beard and his hair are two different colors to start with. And then the hair, man, is... Let's see how wide he opens his mouth when he talks right now. Let's pay attention to that.
not because I'm extremely intelligent with a genius level IQ. It's not because I'm unusually tall, sexy, and handsome. It's because I'm delusionally optimistic.
And if you think about it, right? If you look at
he didn't open his mouth crazy yet.
him, if Peggy Watson and the 7-foot monster had a love child, that would be this asshole, because this asshole, right? Look at him coming.
Okay, guys, what am I going to talk about right now? Look at the picture. What am I going to talk about right now? These fucking stupid ass ankles. This right here. You have leather fucking shoes on and no socks. You athlete's foot having ass fucking bastard. Damn, they get me to go there every time. And why do they have to wear clothes so tight? I can't do it. There's no way I'm gonna wear. What do they get out of that? It's crazy.
Out of the car looking like that tall giraffe he is. He is actually 7 foot tall with that pubic hair dangling around everywhere. But everyone's been wondering, is his life a lie? How is this 22-year-old kid a millionaire by selling programs to kids? I mean, look, we know how all these guys do it. They do everything for show. Their life is rented. Their life is a lie. So I wanted to take a little bit closer of a look into this asshole. And this is what I found.
You guys need to understand that to some degree, life is materialistic, right? It's always broke people judging rich people. They're always like, oh, well, I don't need a penthouse. I live in a box. I don't need a hypercar. I have a Honda. You can't get a hypercar.
You can't get a hypercar. What the fuck was that?
And for that reason, you're hating, right? But to some degree, the results in your life reflect that you have the blueprint figured out, right? If I was telling you guys all this shit, but I didn't have a penthouse, I didn't have a Russian model rubbing my shoulders, I don't have 4 million in cars, what's the validity to my statements? There is none.
So when I first saw this asshole, you guys remember one of the greatest movies ever, coming to America, right? I remember it as a kid. Remember that one asshole, the real asshole, Daryl, who was full of himself, looking at himself in the mirror, thinking he's the shit, pretending he's this good
Damn, that was a fucking a different type of smile right there.
guy, but in actuality, he was a piece of shit asshole. Well, when I first saw Vincent Fisher and how he's acting with that hairdo of his, I was like, this guy Daryl must have been his idol.
Right? It's very hard to die or go broke if you look like money.
Yeah,
Hard to die or go broke if you look like money.
What type of currency is he talking about? Counterfeit? Look like money. Homie, you've been 22 for 4 years already, right? And you can see skin through your hair way the fuck up here. Your beard and your hair are off. Your tattoos are horrendous. Why do you have a sculpture of a fucking balloon dog? Oh, you don't own the place. I forgot.
Looking at the sky with my
Might just seduce somebody, get a goddamn meal, you know what I'm saying? Might just
never seen
go into Fry's, wink at the goddamn waitress. Hey, on the house.
I mean, look at the way he was looking at himself, right? Saying he's so handsome, saying he's so good looking, right? But then that Russian Sharmuta of his, look how he treats her the same way as that asshole Daryl was trying to treat the girls.
Yes, where I'm from, we have to be very aggressive. I'm all for that, especially with women.
If I was telling you guys all this shit, but I
There's a lot of music in this. I'm gonna have to try to edit that out. So hopefully the sound doesn't get weird, but why does this dude need... He's young. Why does he need back rubs? What's wrong?
didn't have a penthouse. I didn't have a Russian model rubbing my shoulders. I don't have 4 million in cars.
Take charge. Tell them what to do.
Vincent Fisher, the best man of the world. Yes, yes.
Did she have food in her mouth? The fuck was she trying to say? And why was she... Listen, fucker. You made a woman bow down to you on camera for your little stupid ego? Oh, man. I think I dislike you now. Really do. You don't do that. That like fucked my head up right there.
Let's go back a little. This asshole Vinny, he was 17 years old, right? He was a kid. He was skinny as hell, right? So he wanted to get bigger. And he admits here, I'm going to show you in a moment, that he took steroids because people are wondering. You see this guy on camera. You think he's 35 years old. There's no way this asshole is 22, right? Especially when you see how he was just a few years ago. Well, he was selling programs to kids on that transformation, but he didn't tell them, of course, that he was taking steroids.
So with that, so you
Did you get invited to a podcast and the real host was missing and they got the cameraman? What the fuck is this dude doing with his hat on backwards? And fucking clothes there. So you got Vincent with clothes. I think they need to change clothes. This dude's clothes will fit Vincent. Look at how big they are. Vincent, what is he wearing? And why am I calling him Vincent like I know him?
so you were natty at first. Did you ever experimented or wanted to experiment with like any enhancements?
Yeah. Like after I moved to Miami and stuff like that, play around with stuff. I guess I'm not involved with all and stuff. Anyways, I got up to like 220 during that time. But what happened was I had.
He as tall as he is, 220. I'm a lot shorter, and I'm 195. This guy. Does he have? Is he like part bird? Is he have fucking hollow bones? What the fuck is going on with this guy?
Had health issues, and then on top of that, my psychological wasn't on point. Where I'm like crashing out, and I'm like started arguments. I wasn't being the stoic person I am. Breath. And then I kind of removed myself from that. That's another reason I've never said this on camera, but that's why I stopped strict reselling fitness programs.
And I always say, you know, when you're a kid and you take shit like this, it's going to age you prematurely. It's going to make you look 10, 15 years, if not more, older than what you're supposed to be. So I always say, kids should stay away from the shit. And you saw how he was saying he had health problems and he had to stop. Well, what happened? His business that he was teaching the kids this shit had to stop too, because he was going to shrink up like a little bitch and he knew nobody would buy the shit, right? So he had another bright idea, the same one as all the rest of these assholes. He's going to sell people programs on how to coach people to be coaches.
Well, what does he coach? He coaches on how to be coaches and teach other people to be coaches so that they can teach people to coach and then be coaches. Fucking literally, it went crazy. Mid-sentence right there. What do they coach, though? I don't understand. And how do you hire the dude and then you find out it's a scam and you're like, hey, fuck yeah, now I'm going to scam 10 more people. And hopefully they're going to bring 10 more to me and I'm going to scam them and them. Oh, this is very confusing.
It's like a modern day pyramid scheme, right?
Facts.
Without having to go door to door like a little Sharmuta Mary Kay. You guys remember her? It's the same shit.
I coach coaches who coach coaches. Like that's what I do. But I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna say buy my course.
Hey, there's no way he did it.
Mary Kay. You guys remember her? It's the same shit.
I coach coaches who coach coaches. Like that's what I do. But I'm not gonna lie about it.
Hey, coaches that fuck them out and then they laugh. Oh my god. Do you own a fucking shirt, man? Can you at some point do a video with a shirt on that's not just tight as fuck? Just be a normal person. That hair probably stains his shirt. So. Ugh. Okay, we can do a little bit more.
I'm not going to say buy my course instead. I'm going to say, listen, the numbers are there. Obviously, I'm good at what I do. People go, oh, well, you're a scammer. I mean, if I teach you how to go viral and I teach you how to make money, and I happen to be viral and make money, that's living proof that I know to some degree what I'm talking about.
But in order for his plan to work, right, he has to show that he's making money. He's got the Sharmuta on his side. He lives in a penthouse. He's got Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, all these cars, right? So he had to find a way to get this shit in order to sell these programs.
We're buying a $3.5 million hypercar at 22 years old. Now, I just sent the wire out this morning, so we're gonna run a few errands and go pick that up. But in the meantime, I don't know if I've ever shown the penthouse on the channel, but you guys can see here, this the spot we got in. And boys, when I say penthouse, I don't mean 40th floor. When I say penthouse, I mean it's 2 stories, and there's absolutely nothing above us if you guys take a look outside.
Well, you're showing down. Show up.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to do a little digging and see. And there's this penthouse that this Vincent is always bragging about. Every one of his videos is about this penthouse, right? In Miami on the top floor, right? I wanted to see, you know, does he own it? Does he rent it? What's the story? Because he tries to make everybody believe that he owns this thing, right?
We fucking beat the system. Now I keep a
Nobody beats the system.
million in there. I get another million. I buy a real estate property for $4 million. We're fucking balling.
Fuck, I wake up in my 2-story penthouse and decide which $500,000 car to drive. No, I have no boss. Nobody tells me what to do. And I'm like, fuck.
So I went and I got
He's always with kids, man. That shit creeps me out.
the address for the place and I looked it up and I found an old Zillow listing, right? But something was very interesting in this Zillow listing. If you guys take a look here at all these pictures, notice something. Look at the decorations, look at the furniture, look at everything.
There's the dog. There's the fucking dog. That's what I was looking for. Everything. He can't even, if he even moves that dog, if he moves that fucking little dog sculpture, he's evicted. What a life, right? What a life.
It's the exact same setup, right? That this asshole's using when he's filming his videos.
There's the dog. He moved it. Oh, no, he didn't. No, it's a different angle.
But this listing is years old. So what's the story of it? So I took it even further. I went to the tax website on the address of the house, and lo and behold, he's not the owner of it, right? I went and looked up the MLS, and it says that it was rented last October, right? And if you look here, I'm going to show his posting on Instagram. The day he moved in, he was posting it and flaunting it on Instagram like he owns it. Now, this is the thing. I can't see the name of who actually rented it. For all we know, it's rented out for movie shoots, photo shoots, pictures, because I spoke to the neighbors there. And they said they only see him there once in a while.
You guys, literally, I need somebody to explain to me in the comments. What would a person get out of living a lie like this? Hopefully he says how much he's paying a month. Did he already say it and I just missed it because I was so fucking just disgusted?
So what's the real story? We don't know, but we do know that the asshole's renting the place.
Footage sent to me by his neighbor. LOL. They said it took him 30 takes. He's going to coach you to coach other people to not be able to fucking speak. Just talk. Yeah, sign me up.
So that got me thinking. I'm like, if he's renting this place pretending he's owning it, right? What about that Russian sharmuta over there? Who says he didn't order that shit in the mail? What about all those cars he drives, right? The cars he drives are from that same shady place other influencers get their cars from. Remember Wes when he was in the car arguing about not having a title and registration? That was bought from this same place. But I mean, a kid, 22 years old, driving around now, he's saying a $3.5 million car, getting it from that same shady place. So I knew some shady shit is going on, and that...
I'm going to end that there because I want you guys, because I know a lot of content creators have done this on this place. I don't know what John's going to get into here, but I want you guys to go over there and check out the remainder of the video. I don't understand. There's the old saying, fake it till you make it, but I honestly don't see how these guys are making, how are they profiting? You can't live this way for 20 years. There's no way. You have to legitimately get some money. He's 22 for the fifth time, I think. So he can't be on mom and dad's fucking health insurance and all that, right? This is a challenge I want to issue to these fake ass alpha males. They're always talking about they can get people to make tens of thousands a month if you sign up for their course. How about, and I'm out, right? But how about one of the content creators that roast you guys, give them your program free. Teach them the secret. Let them make videos on it. You're legit, right? And they'll be able to get tens of thousands a month. And then people would believe it. Because they don't believe you. Anyways, we know nobody's going to answer that call, especially Vincent, Wes, all these, not one of them would tell somebody, all right, free, you're in the calls, you're going to get the 1-year program, the highest, most expensive program for free. They're not going to do it. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.